Hola, hoy aprendemos sobre los verbos que tienen cambio de raíz, stem changing verbs. These verbs are going to do something a little wacky in the first part. Okay, so not only do you have to consider that you're changing the endings like we had learned previously on other verbs, but now in the first part of the verb we're going to have some changes. So these are called stem changing verbs. The change happens in the stem on certain conjugations only. And so we're going to go through them. They're often referred to as shoe or boot verbs, and I'll talk about why in a second. So on the left we have the singular conjugations, and on the right we have the plurals. And so this is the verb querer, which is originally spelled Q-U-E-R-E-R, querer. It means to want or to love. And the yo form to say I want or I love is yo quiero. Notice it's Q-U-I-E-R-O. So the E is changing to I-E. It does it again in the tu form. Tu quieres. Q-U-I-E-R-E-S. Él, ella, usted quiere. But the nosotros goes back to not having that stem change. So you can see it's Q-U-E-R-E-M-O-S. Queremos. We'll skip the vosotros. Going on to the ustedes, ellos, and ellas form, you can see that that again has the stem change. So in the chart here, all of the ones that have a change are in blue, and all of the ones that maintain the original stem from the infinitive are in red. So if we drew some laces, you can see a shoe or a boot. And so that is why these are considered shoe or boot verbs. So if I ever refer to them as that, or you find reference in the course to shoe or boot verbs, that's what it is talking about. All right, we're going to do just a little bit of practice. Just take a look here. The scenario is that you've just enrolled at a new university. Excuse me, and some current students are helping to orient you. You're going to compare their routines with yours. So on the left here we have the plural, like we do this, and so then you would respond with I do this. We do this. I do this. So I'll look at number 1 with you, and then you'll pause and then do 2 through 6 on your own time. So number 1, comenzamos las clases a las 9. Comenzamos comes from the verb comenzar, to begin. So they're saying we begin classes at 9. So you would just say what time you begin classes. Could just make it up just for the point of having a grammatically correct sentence at this point. So for example, comienzo las clases a las 8. I begin classes at 8. So I changed the comenzamos becomes comienzo. The nosotros form of the verb becomes the yo form. So I'm talking about myself here, so I'm going to have stem changes in these because all of these happen to be stem changing verbs. So take a pause. Why don't you try to figure out what the verb is going to be in 2 through 6 if you were answering for your own routine or preference. Okay. After the pause now. Número 2, they said, no entendemos inglés. We don't understand English. You would say, yo entiendo inglés, or just entiendo inglés. I understand English. 3, pensamos trabajar mañana. We plan to work tomorrow. Pienso trabajar mañana. I plan to work tomorrow. Or maybe you'll say, I don't plan to work tomorrow. No pienso trabajar mañana. The most important thing here you're focusing on is what the verb is doing, that pienso. 4, queremos ir al zoológico. We want to go to the zoo. So you're going to put that in the first person singular. I want to go to the zoo, or I don't want to go to the zoo. So quiero or no quiero ir al zoológico. 5, preferimos beber ponche. We prefer to drink punch. I prefer to drink water. Prefiero beber agua. 6, no cerramos las ventanas por la noche. We don't close the windows at night. So I close the windows at night. Yo cierro. C-I-E-R-R-O. All right. So hopefully you can see the difference with the stems between the plural and the singular, and this has helped a little bit. Adios. See you soon.